Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Megan. Hi, Tiffany. Hi, Jess. Hi, Ray. How's everybody doing? Hi, Megan. How's it going? Hi, Goose. How's everyone? We got a fun stream today. Hi, Lori. Hi, Bella. I'm seeing names come through, and I'm excited to see them. Hi, Nick Murray. Hi, Amber Lynn. We're out and about today. Hi, yeah, it doesn't, it hasn't hit me quite like the Friday feeling. I'm hoping this stream will do the job. Hi, Silly. Hi, Megan. Oh, you already said hi, and thank you. Hi, Blue Ever After. Hi, Kitty. Hi, Julie. Woo! I'm already walking fast. Hi, Carrie. We're going to do Burger Redemption. Burger Redemption today. We've had 2 bad burgers in a row, and I won't stand for it. Hi, Super Chicken. Hi, Julian. Hi. I don't know what that means. Thank you, BB. You like these overalls? Hi, Shayna. The date last night was good. We had a very nice, fancy Italian dinner. I had homemade pasta with wild boar, and then we went back to my apartment. And the wind blows and the camera pans away. And then, whoa, Nugget! I did not see that pothole. I'm so sorry, buddy. That was a very close one. Burger Redemption, yes. A date that wasn't you. I'm sorry, Julian. I'm sorry. But yes. We almost just had a total cart flip. Hi, Christina. Yeah, it was good. And we did some things in our Monopoly game that, Monopoly was played. Oh, yeah. We did some things in our Monopoly game that have yet to, thank you, Steffi, that have yet to we do together. I used some Monopoly strategies that I hadn't tried with her before, and they were well received, and she lost. Hi, Lauren. So I cannot say much more than that. But I can say that it was good, and that I will be talking about it on the next Lily's Lusties podcast, which is behind the $10 paywall. Hi, Daddy Megan. Whew. So we're now going to do Burger Redemption. We're almost there. We're going to a burger place I know is good. We've never been on stream before. Hi, Mitch. Want to see the fit? Okay, we'll do that. How about ask me again in like 2 minutes once we have our order in and we have a seat, okay? And I'll do it then. Hi, Perry. Because I'm not going to lie to you right now. Will there be another date? Oh, yeah. This is not the first time I've seen this person. We have done this several times, and we both enjoy it quite a bit. She's a cutie. Thank you. I like this outfit, too. There's some really great embroidery on there as well. All right. Ooh, they have specials. They have a Memphis-style barbecue pork sandwich. All right, let's pull over to the menu here real quick. Woo. All right, question for the chat. Hi, Gretchen. All right, check this out. This is where we are. We're at God's. So, in terms of a burger, I'm down for either the Impossible Cheeseburger or the... Did they get rid of the Ahi Tuna Burger? They might have. Oh, no. I think they did. Gee. Oh, wow. Okay. No more Ahi Tuna Burger, unless I'm not seeing it. Fries and more. We're going to get garlic fries. We're going to get... Ooh, no. Should we get cheese fries or garlic fries? Cheese fries or garlic fries. We are also going to get fried Brussels sprouts, for sure. In terms of a burger... Wow, okay. That's a big one. I did not realize the Impossible Cheeseburger. I didn't realize the kimchi burger was gone. So I'm down for the green chili cheeseburger. We'll do it's Ahi at the bottom? Oh, Ahi burger. Okay. We'll vote on the burger first. Okay? We'll vote on the burger first. So smile for the Impossible Cheeseburger. Frown for the ahi burger, which is sushi grade ahi tuna seared rare with ginger wasabi mayo, Asian slaw, cilantro on a toasted egg bun. Smile for the Impossible Burger. Frown for the ahi burger. If there's an option to eat vegetarian, I will. Wow, this is close. Wow, this is close. Smile for Impossible Cheeseburger. It's an impossible patty made from plants, American cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, and secret sauce on a toasted egg bun. Wow. This is so close. Green chilies to the Impossible Burger. Okay, I could do that. Why fake meat? I don't know. I prefer if there's an option to be vegetarian, I will take it. It tastes really good, the Impossible Burgers. We could try a taco. Should we try tacos as well? We could do a burger, a tacos, a fried thing. Wow. So Impossible Burgers won by like a split hair. I'm totally just like, there's another menu over there. I'm sorry. I'm just, yeah. All right, mods. What do we think? Patricia, the burger was great, or the date was good. I'm at Gots. Ahi taco. Oh yeah. So if we did ahi tacos, the only thing is that they're in crispy taco shells. So I would almost prefer to do Baja fish tacos, fried mahi mari, beer battered fried. Yeah, I mean that sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. Kyle says impossible. Impossible. Okay, we'll do the Impossible Burger. Okay, we'll do the Impossible Cheeseburger. Easy. We'll do Baja Fish Tacos. We already did one, Sosha. We did it. We did the bowl. You will see to Mahi Mahi. Mahi Mahi with spicy asado seasoning, griddled and served in soft organic corn tortillas with green cabbage, cilantro slaw, oranges, and crema. I much prefer the Baja Fish Tacos. By the way, if you want to help pay for this meal, you can. I have Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App in my bio. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna do Baja Fish. We're gonna do Impossible. We're gonna do. Oh yeah, we need to do a poll for garlic fries versus cheese fries. Smile for garlic fries. Frown for cheese fries. Smile for garlic fries. Frown for cheese fries. Smile for garlic fries. Frown for cheese fries. Again, very close. Gonna tell you here after to go here. Yeah, I know, Deaners. I've been here before. It's very good. All right, I think I'm seeing garlic fries taking a slight lead, but only a little bit. Garlic add cheese? I guess you could do that. I could just ask for the cheese fries, but make it garlic fries. That's probably the move, right? Also, we need a shake. I see peanut butter and chocolate shake. We'll do that. And a large Diet Coke. Easy. This is going to be the biggest meal I've had here. And now we're waiting in line. Thank you, Robert. All right, y'all ready for the fit? This is the fit. We got white Keds. Overalls, you got some like bunnies on here. Green chilies on my burger. Okay, I'll try to remember. Hello, it's me. I am eating here, yes. They also have a peach cobbler parfait, but I want a peanut butter and chocolate shake. He's a good boy. His name's Nugget. Of course, just go slow. And if he growls, let him.
That's Nugget? Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
You good, buddy?
You're cute, Nugget.
Hi. Did you miss me? Of course I missed you, team. I see. So you like the fit? He is a good boy. He's a good boy. Here's Nugget, by the way. I haven't showed him on this stream yet. Here he is. Hi, Nugget. Hello, Mr. Nugster. Mr. Nugster, doing his thing. He's such a good boy. I like Nugget too, Christina. Other Christina, different Christina. How exciting, yeah. And this is what the restaurant looks like. Is that rose quartz on the choker? Yes. Yes, it is. Right. We're next in line. The vibe is so good here right now. Should we eat inside or outside? Outside, it's very sunny, like unapologetically direct sunlight. Inside is relatively quiet, but shady. What do we think? And it just says inside, 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 inside. Is this the one Bella gave me? No, I need to find a new, longer strap for that one. But I still have the crystal, and I'm like waiting for the right moment to figure out what to use it for. I've been trying to find something. Inside, okay. Everyone wants inside. I'm down for inside. Sure, we'll find something. All right. This is going to be a big meal. Now, what if we did fried Brussels sprouts instead of fries? How do we feel about that? Jessica, ask me that question in like 5 minutes, okay, once we're sitting down. Because I can answer it. I'm happy to. Should we swap Brussels sprouts for fries? Okay. Hi. Could we do an Impossible cheeseburger but add chilies?
Impossible cheeseburger and add
Chilies? Like spicy peppers?
fresh jalapenos or
Yeah.
jalapenos?
Pickled actually would be good.
Jalapenos?
Yep. Could we do some fried Brussels sprouts? Could we also do street corn? That looks good. Street corn as well.
Okay. But you still want the Brussels sprouts?
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Mahi mahi tacos, a large Diet Coke, and a peanut butter chocolate shake, the small.
Peanut butter. Everything for here?
Oh my God, that's a lot. Yeah, everything. You know what, let's take off the mahi mahi tacos. I don't need that. As much as I would love them, it's too much money. Yeah, that's more like it.
Alright, so impossible cheeseburger,
Ollie.
pico jalapenos, Brussels sprouts, sweet corn, and regular Diet Coke. And the shake, what kind of shake you said?
Peanut butter chocolate,
The
please.
small, right?
Yes.
Alright, so it's going to be $42.52.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Alright, so like 15 minutes to on the other side, okay?
Thank you. Sorry, I'm just putting this back in. Thanks. All right. As much as I would have loved fish tacos, I am running low on funds this month. So, yeah. All right, how's the noise level here, y'all? How are we feeling about the noise level? Noise level okay, or should we go outside? It's okay, says Andrea. It's a little noisy. Should we go somewhere else? What if I go like this? Is it any better? Liz, are you there? This is better if I do this. It's fine. Okay. It's good? Okay. Okay. Better with mic, not terribly loud. That's what I was looking for. Liz is my litmus test. My Lizmus test. Ooh. All right. Here's Mr. Nugget in the back. Hello. I summoned you. Come here, Nugster. All right. Is the person who is asking about explaining trans things to their kids still there? What did I order? Well, I ordered an Impossible cheeseburger. I ordered with chilies on it. I ordered a fried Brussels sprouts. I ordered street corn. I ordered a peanut butter chocolate shake and a large Diet Coke. Although, I'm surprised that they didn't... I guess they can pour it for me over there. Yeah, the Impossible cheeseburger is what we went to. We would have done mahi mahi tacos, but it was getting just a little bit too pricey for me. What to write with bracelet beads? Lily. Hi, Amberlyn. Emergency. Nugget's ear is flopped upside down. Do you need me to flip it, Mackenzie? Because I will. I guess the word emergency suggests that it needs to be flipped back, huh? Cheeseburger with green chilies, yes. Hi, Lorena. Tacos would have been too much. I mean, I could have eaten it, but yeah, it's just too much. It was just cost too much. I love him too. Hi, Alex. All right, Ocean, do you want to re-ask your advice? His ears just like they're actually very small. Even though they don't look that small, they are smaller than you'd think. At least in terms of like the ratio of like little outer floppy bits, so it very easily can get turned inside out. Hi, Christy. I'm still here and my son is sitting with me. Okay, cool. Jessica, the question was, how do I explain to my son what it means to be trans? You ready? It's actually pretty simple. When we're born, we're all given a pair of shoes. Not an actual pair of shoes. It's just kind of like an idea to explain my point. You get like kind of a pair of shoes. And for a lot of people, the shoes fit really, really well. You can walk around in them. You can go to work. You can go to school in your shoes. And you're very comfortable in your shoes. But not everyone feels comfortable in the shoes they're given. Sometimes you're given a pair of shoes that just doesn't fit. And you ever had that where it's like you're wearing a pair of shoes and it just kind of hurts? They don't fit right, or maybe you find a rock in your shoe? Yeah. Transgender people are born with a pair of shoes or given a pair of shoes that doesn't fit them. So we have to make a change in our lives. Basically, when I was born, everyone said, hey, your name is Nick and you're a boy. But I said, no, actually, my name is Lily and I'm a girl. And I changed my pair of shoes to be more comfortable. And now I'm really happy. And I don't think about my shoes anymore. It's great. I hope that helps. That is my explanation. Next question. Would you be okay if your roommate left for work and left her boyfriend in your home? No, not at all. Unless like I knew the boyfriend super duper well. You like the analogy? Good. I'm glad you like the analogy. Yeah. Yep. Anyways, I hope that is helpful. I've eaten almost nothing today, for the record. She got mad at me when I asked him to leave nicely, and now she wants to move out. I'd say let her and find a new roommate. That sounds like a pretty easy win for you. My plans for the holiday. What holiday? Is there a holiday coming up? Oh, July 4th? Is that this weekend? No. Lily wears Nugget? I don't know, Lauren. Lauren listened to my podcast this morning. I'm glad you like that. The 4th is on Tuesday, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do. I mean, I'll probably stream. I tend not to take, like, national holidays like that off for some reason. I don't know why. I just haven't. Yeah. It's on Tuesday, and I don't think I celebrate it. I celebrate Juneteenth. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't feel any sort of, like, patriotic urge to celebrate America. Certainly, there's not a lot to celebrate with America this year. and the year before, but especially this year. Not that much to celebrate. What am I eating? We're getting burgers very soon. Burgers, we're getting a milkshake, a Diet Coke, fried Brussels sprouts, and street corn. I celebrate my birthday and pretend everyone else does on July 1st. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. It's not a great state of things, but also, there's other things to celebrate, just not America. So yeah, I would imagine we'll probably just do like any other Monday. I guess that's the third, but that's kind of like the holidays Monday, right? An extended weekend. Thank you, Jessica. Yeah. Well, I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. You know, it's really funny. This morning, I recorded a podcast episode. It's only on Patreon right now, but I answered a lot of the frequently asked questions, like, how do you stay so skinny? What's your dog's name? Like, all those things. And it's funny just to see them here in the chat right now. Yeah. Thank you to the mods for being apparently weirdly having to be like on right now. I don't know what's going on. But, thank you. I'm going to tell you what, mods. One of these days, when I can actually pay my rent and then some, which hopefully will come sooner rather than later, we're making this official. Because y'all deserve so much. Lily, are you with... Do I have a partner? No, I don't. Oh, thank you. Alexandria. Someone named Alexandria just joined Patreon. Who's that? Alexandria, you there? I apologize if that's not the name you go by, but that email just came through. Thank you. Oh, hi, Alex. You just subscribed to the spicy tier. Enjoy that. Thank you. Everyone say thank you to Alex. Okay, we'll just say Alex. Alex is the one. We're making it official. Yes. All of the mods are getting married. We're all getting married. Thank you, Alex. I'm a trans man of color, and I got married to the love of my life 2 years ago. That's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, there's a spicy tier. If you put a comment down that I miss, feel free to put it again. Don't put it like 5 times, but if you put it twice, I should be able to see it. I'm trying to read everything, but, things go by pretty quickly. Yes, my mods are awesome. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, it's... Yeah, the workers behind me are definitely chilling. But you know what? What are you going to do? I think their whole job is to, like, get the plate ready and, like, put napkins and, like, do a drink or whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, meals are usually paid for by the community. Not always, but we try. Yeah. My dog's name is Nugget, Christopher. He's a good boy. And he's just chilling in his stroller right now. There we go. That's actually much more comfy for me now. No, your comments aren't being taken down. You're good. I read, and I read your comment out loud. You're not saying anything wrong. You're not muted. Don't worry. Didn't A say that they were a trans person of color? I must have missed something then. Or maybe it's someone else. Yes, thank you to the mods. How is the weather there? It's freaking gorgeous. It is not a cloud in the sky, sunny, and 68 degrees outside. Maybe it's 69 by now. It could be. It's possible. Thank you, Sasha. Aren't these overalls so cute? They're also like short overalls. They're short overalls. Shorts overalls? Is there a word for that? Romper overalls, maybe? I don't know. They're very, very cute. They're very, very cute. Hi, Gina. Thank you, Emily. We're in California, San Francisco. We're at the Ferry Building. Have you ever been to the Ferry Building in San Francisco? Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Anne. Romperalls? Is that what they're called? Shoveralls? What is that? My date last night was excellent. We actually, I think it might have been my favorite. And, I always enjoy hanging out with Rosemary, but last night, I think we hit new heights. All right, Gina says, I have lots of questions I've been wanting to ask because you're so open to discussion. Okay, I'm here. Just be respectful. Short tails is what they're called. Okay. Hi, Marie. What are we talking about? Yeah, I'm happy to answer questions. These are from Cider. If anyone's curious, both the top and the actual overalls are both from Cider. Thank you. How to handle what, eh? Thank you, Gina. Oh, right, my date. Thank you, Emma. Emma. Yes, my date. We went out for a fancy Italian dinner, and we got like a really cool charcuterie board that was served on a stump. It was like it looked like it was the cross section of a tree, but a plate. That was cool. And then what else? I had wild boar pasta, and then she had like something else. Can we pin Gina's questions, please? I missed that first one. Yeah, charcuterie board, exactly. What made you feel like transitioning from to a woman was what you were missing? Well, Gina, I think that requires a more foundational discussion of what it means to be transgender. Okay, it wasn't like, oh, I'm missing something and therefore I'm going to transition. The fact is that you're born your gender. You're born with your gender, right? And I don't mean you're assigned your gender, because you are also assigned a gender, right? Many people are assigned the gender that they are, right? Because we make an educated guess. It's like for convenience. Oh, that person has those parts. The gender of male or man is going to work for that person, right? Now, they have, the other part. There looks like, but chances are their woman is going to work for them, right? That whole set of gender norms is going to work for them, as opposed to a transgender person, which is, to be fair, less likely than a cisgender person. But for someone who maybe the gender isn't going to line up with what you give us, right? And that's what I was talking about with the pair of shoes we get when we're born. It doesn't always fit. So the fact is that I was born a woman. My gender has always been female. I didn't always know it, but it always has been, right? So it was less about like, I'm really sad. Maybe I could try this out. Maybe this is what I'm missing. And it is more figuring out who I've always been. Does that make sense? Food. Hi. Yeah. I also had a Diet Coke and a shake. Thanks. Extra, the 24 ounce. Thanks. Thank you. Guard my phone. Guard my phone. We're getting our Diet Coke now. This is our milkshake. I'm getting some napkins and a straw. 2 straws. All right. If anyone takes my food or nugget, that's me. Thank you. And could I have some mayonnaise, please? Thank you. One should be good. Thank you. Mayo. We're waiting for the mayo here.
Oh, you got your license?
Oh, sorry, bud. All right. All right, I've missed some questions, so let's talk. Is it wrong for me to feel some... Okay, hold on. I need... No one should be slipping up on your previous name. And Gina, yeah, you can feel however you want about that. Don't feel bad about that. All right, first things first, I want some milkshake. I'm not going to mess around with the milkshake. I'm just going to eat it. Oh. first bite of real food of the day is a milkshake. Get out of here. Oh, thank you, Deborah. And if anyone likes this content and wants me to keep making this content, I have a Patreon, a place that you can pay like $5 a month to keep me going. It's actually, considering I put out like 30 hours of content a week, you know, if you listen to a portion of that, $5 a month is not that bad. 10 if you want to see the extra spicy stuff. Anyways, the link is in my bio. We have questions from Gina still, I think. I hope I answered the first one from you, but you said you had questions. Yeah, the Discord is fun. We hang out there. We put a bunch of pictures of our pets. We gossip. We talk about stuff. It's great. All right. I want to better learn how to discuss things with people who are against it or don't say kind things. Well, there's only so much you can do, right? I would recommend, like, I just explained the basics to you of what it means to be trans, right? That's like not going to change, right? People are going to throw a whole bunch of arguments at you. None of them are true, but those people also can't necessarily be swayed. So you might be wasting your time anyways. That doesn't make any sense because they have buzzers here. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Okay. What should we try first? Should we eat the burger, the corn, or the Brussels sprouts? What do we think? Yeah, I hear you, Gina. Me too. Makes me sad too. I am happy to answer any more specific questions though. Corn. All right, we'll go corn first. Now, my lipstick is not going to survive this. The good news is that I have brought extra lipstick. I have brought extra lipstick. I brought it. Corn first. All right, so this is Mexican street corn. All right. Why did I only want to remove my cake pops? A lot of people see surgeries as a trans person as like everyone's going to do them all no matter what, but that's not true. Some people don't get them at all, and they're perfectly valid and trans. I got one, but not the other, and I'm perfectly valid and trans. I hope that makes sense. All right, here we go. This is going to be messy. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Get out of here. This is so good. It's one of the best things I've had in a long time. Maybe because I'm just so hungry. Put the lime on it. The lime is for the other one. This is good without it. There's a lot of butter. It's charred. There's cheese on it. Cojita cheese, I think. I think that's paprika, maybe. Or peppers. So good. Chili powder, that's it. Oh my god. I did not get the PayPal. Or I didn't see it come through. Let me check. Let me check. Sorry, I was checking for the PayPal. I didn't see a PayPal come through. But it might soon. How did I discover transitioning was what I wanted to do. I had this urge, a natural urge to wear women's clothes. And when I did, I felt really good. So I followed that train of logic and said, oh yeah, I'm trans. It's like finding the right pair of shoes. If you wear the wrong pair of shoes your entire life, it really, really is painful. Like, it's really painful. There's like rocks in your shoe, they don't fit. You gotta change your shoes. And that's what transitioning is all, really. It's not like a major, whole, controversial thing. You're just finding the right pair of shoes, that's it. I realized I was trans in 2020. There. I'm trying to make sure that if any gifts come through that I see them. I might have seen one. I have like such the nastiest hands right now. If anyone sent a gift, please say something so we can thank you, okay? I think Jessica. Someone named Jessica. I think I saw. It is butter on the corn and cheese. I got you, Gina. Cash App, Jessica K. Everyone say thank you to Jessica K. Thank you. Making this meal just that much more affordable. Thank you. I would love that jelly bean. Thank you, Yeti Spaghetti. Thank you, Carrie. This is so good. This is so good. I want to just eat this every day now. Whoever was talking about the country going backwards, I honestly can't tell if that was bigoted, like incredibly bigoted, or an ally. I could see it either way. This place is called GOTS. GOTTS. It's really good. They don't normally have this. This is like a special. You too, Jeanette. Do I date? I think you mean trans or cis. And Sapphire. Because trans women and cis women are both women. But I date both. I feel like Dr. Michael. Yes, Gina. Just look at the comments now. Cool, Dej. This is so messy, too. Glad I'm getting this out of the way. I'm going to have corn in my teeth for like 3 weeks. How did I hear about GOTS? I mean, I live pretty close. I know, I have corn on my face. I mean, I could wipe it off, but I'm just going to get more, so I'll just wipe it at the end. Yeah, so happy to open up to respectful questions. If anyone has questions about what it means to be trans or things along those lines, I'm here to help. Thank you, Avi. What are you saying about them, Gina? Say that again. I do not date men, Felicia, no. You know of anything I can do? No, I'm sorry. I don't know how to raise money like that, eh? If you find out, let me know. Hi, Mary. Hi, Shay. Was my family accepting? Yes, very. At least my immediate family and my mom's side of the family. Your boyfriend's trans? Cool. Yeah, my dad's side of the family is very uncool about it all. They actually think, get this, they actually think that I'm a demon spawn. Not like, oh yeah, like hyperbole, demon spawn. Hey, whoever pinned that homeschool comment, there is no questions about. I don't know who pinned it. I'm not going to worry about it, but just know. What were we talking about? Hi, Emmeline. Oh yeah, my dad's side of the family. They actually think I'm a demon spawn because my mom is Jewish, and they think that because she is Jewish and had a baby with him, that she introduced the demon spawn into the bloodline. This is not a joke. They think that because she's Jewish and she had a baby with my dad, me, that she introduced a demonic spirit into our bloodline. And that's where I came from. Now, you can disregard the fact that my brother is cis. He must have been skipped over by the demonic spirit. Or maybe because I'm the firstborn, the demonic spirit inhabited me and not him. I disowned that side of the family before they could disown me. In the past, before they knew I was trans and before I knew I was trans, they boycotted my bar mitzvah because I got bar mitzvah. I'm Jewish. They lived closer to the synagogue than I did. They refused to go, and my dad is one of 7. Refused because we're demons. Refused to go on my 13th celebration day. They're Catholic, super Catholic, and yeah. They've also been known to boycott gay weddings. My uncle's brother was getting married. He's a gay man. They refused, would not attend. They don't like the sound of it. It's against whatever. And then when I came out as trans, they were like, no. They're very passive aggressive, so it was less you demon and more of like a whisper amongst themselves into my dad that they think I'm a demon, and we're praying for you, right? So yeah. Anyways, should we go for the burger next or the Brussels sprouts? What do we think? Does insurance cover any of the surgeries? Usually, it depends. It depends. Burger, Brussels, I'll go for the burger. We'll finish it on the Brussels. All right, this is the Impossible Burger, plus jalapenos. I am sorry, I'm trying my best to keep up with the chat. I'm trying, but I can't see everything. Yeah. This burger is from Gott's Burgers. Gott's Burgers and Fries, I think. Is that what it's called? Gott's Roadside, that's what it's called. Here we go. That is so much better. So much better than In-N-Out. Not even a competition. Get out of here. Now, there's a bit of sweetness that I'm having trouble tracking down. Maybe it's coming from the sauce. It's from the special sauce. It's an Impossible Burger. Hi, Nina. Someone had mentioned my piercings. Thank you. Yeah, busy day in the chat, for real. Should I plug my Patreon to see if the numbers go down? The numbers always go down whenever I plug my Patreon. Okay? You ready for this? Watch. We're almost at 900 right now. If you like this content, if you like me, if you think that I deserve $5 of your dollars per month for the $30, 30 hours of stuff I put out, maybe you want to help support me. Maybe you're like, you know what? Lily's doing good stuff in the world. I like watching her eat burgers and talk about being trans. I could pay $5 a month for that. That's my Patreon. Patreon.com/LILLYTINO. The $10 tier just gets you can see this. You know what I'm saying? The spicy tier. It's out there. And it's the $10 a month tier. It's there. It's like the next level. So, and somehow the viewers went up for that. I don't understand why. But if you're a troll and you want to see that, maybe you're like one of those trolls that's like actually secretly really into trans women. Maybe. My husband called in the first bit. It's very good. It's very good. Literally so good. So good. The jalapenos were a good move too. Yeah, you can ask questions. If you have been muted unfairly, Today, of all days, is the day to be super generous and understanding that the mods are doing their best, okay? Yeah, if you have questions, yes, thank you, Julie. Keep pinning that, actually. Am I taking estrogen? Yes, I am, and progesterone, both of them. Progesterone is in oral form, estrogen injectable. These are Brussels sprouts. We're going to do those next. It's just so good, y'all. It's just so good. Necklace was at Claire's. Oh, I appreciate that, Yeti spaghetti. Bunnies on the overalls, right? They're cute, right? They're cute. Yeah, the Brussels sprouts might be one of my favorite things at this restaurant. How long have I been transitioning? Since October 2020. I started transitioning socially then, but then I started hormones the following May. Mods, keep being awesome. I love you, mods. I love you, mods. Am I vegan? No. This is an Impossible Burger, but it tastes just like regular meat. Like, there's no difference. Will my voice start to change? No. Voice doesn't change if you're a trans woman. You have to train it. You have to, like, really try and, like, practice. There's, like, a whole regimen to it. Trans men, on the other hand, who are starting at a higher voice, when they take testosterone, it goes down. It drops down. So if you're a trans man, that's something you don't have to try to do. If you're taking testosterone, it's just going to happen. Thank you. Am I interested in doing voice training? No, not really. At least not right now. I actually really like my voice. My voice is pretty good. I'll tell you what. The thing that bothers me the most is body hair. Like, if I could snap my fingers and, like, right now I have a lot of stubble. I honestly don't know how visible it is from this shot, but it actually is, like, a lot right now because I'm going to get electrolysis tomorrow. So they're going to zap every single follicle with a needle tomorrow. It's going to be painful, but it's also going to be good. Y'all, chocolate peanut butter shake. Look at that. Chocolate peanut butter shake. You can get surgery to change your voice. If you do not want to voice train, I think even with surgery you have to voice train to a certain extent. But you can get vocal surgery. Actually, someone that I go on dates with here and there has had vocal surgery and bottom surgery. So, like, I really get to learn a lot about that through her, both bottom surgery and vocal surgery. It's interesting because her voice is higher. It's just quieter. Like, her voice got quieter because of the surgery. The date yesterday, it was good. We had fun. We had a lot of fun, actually. All right, should we go for the Brussels sprouts now? I'm going to take the lime. Here, let me show you as I do the lime. How long has my journey been? For about 3 years at this point. Going on 3 years. All right. I'm just going to use my fingers. If a random stranger didn't know your pronouns, what is the most respectful way to address someone? That's a great question. You can either use they, them pronouns, or you can ask. I would never get offended if someone asked me. Like, hey, Lily, what are your pronouns? Julie, is everything okay? Maybe you can take a break. You can take a break. I'm going to leave the comments on for now unless I hear from others. But you don't be afraid to take a break. Basically, what are we talking about? I honestly forget. Oh yeah, you don't. Yeah, you can just be like, hey, what are your pronouns? She, her. Cool. That's it. Well, I hear you, Julie. We're gonna keep comments on for now, though. Feel free to take a break. Yeah, you can always ask. I feel like people are afraid to ask about people's pronouns because if they ask for pronouns, it'll be like, these are really good, by the way. This is a lime crema. Oh yeah. It calls out their transness. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, hi, I see that you're trans. What are your pronouns? But we don't take it that way usually. I certainly don't take it that way, and I know most of my friends, all of my friends, don't. Thank you, DJ Pink. Like if you say, hey, what are your pronouns? I'm like, she, her. Cool. Thank you for asking. That's it. It's like asking what your name is. It's just triple checking. I ask people who don't look visibly trans what their pronouns are, because you just never know. There are trans people out there who don't like visibly look trans, and you want to make sure you're getting it right. Thank you, Dash. Y'all have questions? Feel free to ask. You could teach one people about trans people, what would it be? Excuse me, I almost just choked. I'm good, don't worry. We're normal people. That's the thing to keep in mind. Like, besides what, you could like ask what it means to be trans, right? Like, that's really important to know. But, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter as long as you understand we're normal people. We're not criminals. We're not assailants. We're not here to mess with you. We're literally just chilling. And the reason I go out and I eat burgers and stuff, besides the fact that I love food and I love talking about food, is that everyone eats. You watching this, you eat. So you immediately have something in common with me, right? Because I'm a normal person. I wake up. I don't get enough sleep. I drink my coffee. I walk my dog. I play video games. I try and exercise. Try and eat healthy. Don't always succeed. I do all the normal things that everyone does. But some people think that we're like a different breed. But we're really not. We're really, really not. You don't have to talk to me a different way. You don't have to look at me a different way. You can be like, hey, what's up, Lily? Hey, what's up? What you doing? Chilling? Yeah. Cool. Want to go see a movie? Yeah. Sure, let's go. What do you want to see, the Indiana Jones movie? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These are fried Brussels sprouts. Thank you, Nick Murray. Yeah, exactly. What are you eating? That looks good. Exactly. Yeah, that's the main thing to keep in mind about trans people, right? You'll see all the people, to the contrary, being like, "Oh, you're not normal." It's like, okay, are you sure that I'm the one that's not normal? Just chilling. Literally, I am sitting, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. No, I mean, if you teeter the line and being like, this is a trans person, don't do that. I understand why you do it, but like, you don't need to coddle us. Yes, it's tough to be trans sometimes. It's also awesome to be trans sometimes. You don't literally treat us exactly the same. Exactly the same. That is my recommendation to you. My date was really good. By the way, for those who wondering what date, I went on a date with another trans woman last night. Went out for a fancy meal. And it was great. We had pasta, charcuterie, and then we went back to my apartment and played a rousing game of Monopoly. Exactly. Yeah. Well, you see, summer boy, the summer joy, that's the problem, right? Everyone deserves respect no matter what we believe. That's kind of like, let me rephrase that, okay? People of all races deserve respect no matter what I think about them. Does that put off a red flag in your head? It should. If it doesn't, that's a problem. That's how that sounds. I hope you understand. Yeah. Will there be a second date? I mean, this was like the 6th date or something. We're not like, we're friends with, certain benefits. And emphasis on the friends. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just listen, says Charlie. Right? Like, just listen to trans people in your life. That's it. Just listen. You don't have to solve any problems. Just be there. Did I go to school? Yes. I went to McAllister College and graduated with a degree in media and cultural studies. And from there, I was a teacher. I was in show business a little bit, sort of, as like behind the scenes, but what I'm doing is my dream career. I've always wanted to like do what I'm doing right now. And I won't be doing anything else anytime soon. Like, I really cannot imagine my life any other way at this point. These Brussels sprouts are the bomb. Truly. Yeah, like at the beginning when I started going full-time with content, I was like, maybe it'll work. Lexi, no, not at all. You can absolutely not transition to young. I was like, yeah, maybe content. But now that I'm doing it, it's like, oh, this is the best thing ever, and I never want to do anything else. Yes, these were fried Brussels sprouts. These were. Yeah, exactly, Charlie. These are bangs. These are bangs. Bye, Christina. Thank you again, mods. I don't know what it is about this meal, but here we are, answering questions. Yeah, these are bangs. I've not seen I Am Jazz. Do I like deep fried pickles? I think they're fine. This was a cilantro crema. They're really good. Thank you, Tiff. I know that's not everyone. Yeah, totally. Like, sure, there are plenty of trans people out there that are like stepped on way more than me, right? Like, I have white privilege. There's a lot of trans people of color, right? But at the same time, like, even when someone is down in the dumps and, oppressed or whatever, however you want to call it, it still behooves you to approach people with like candy-coated words, right? Because people can tell. They don't appreciate that and ever. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, truly. All right. Are we ready for this? Shake. What has been the best day in your transition? Kayla, I would say days, they continue to get better. There's no one day that I think is going to be better than the rest. I'm continuously getting happy. As I become more and more myself, the days are better. When dating someone, you typically meet their partners because I'm polyamorous. Do I meet my metamors? That's the word for that. Have I met? Typically not. I mean, not yet, but I wouldn't say it was like at all out of the question. Like Rosemary, by the way, last night, I know her wife. I know her name. I know about her life because she talks about her wife, but like never met her, but I could absolutely meet her. And I know that Rosemary, her wife, and her wife's boyfriend are all going on a trip like next month or something. Ruby Slipper, how old is your son? Because if he wants to go stealth, oh wait, what do you mean by stealth? Do you mean like transitioning without telling anyone, or going so far into your transition that no one can tell? Also, how old? You find polyamory is more common in the trans community? I think it's just more common in the queer community, generally speaking. Like, it's not just trans people, but also gay people, Whoa, Ollie. Someone just paid for a lot of this meal. Ollie, are you there? Which Ollie was that? Was that OAR Ollie, or was that other Ollie? Hi, Patricia. Okay, it was OAR Ollie. Wow, thank you. Everyone say thank you to OA Rowry author, because that's Ollie. Ollie's a mod. Ollie's awesome, and he just paid for a good portion of this meal. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I guess, yeah, he basically covered it there. Thank you. That's stretching into yesterday's meal. Thank you. Wow, so nice. Thank you, Mackenzie, for plugging my Patreon. if you like my streams, I do what I'm doing right now 5 times a week for like 3 hours at a time. Isn't that great? When you can make sure I keep doing it by subscribing to my Patreon. $5 and $10. Oh, okay, that's the, okay, yeah. Can I explain polyamory? Yes, I can. Chocolate sauce. Yeah, so polyamory is basically the concept is that no one person can fulfill you completely in a romantic relationship, right? Like, I love my, how many times have you heard this, right? I love my husband, but he never wants to do this. I love my wife, but she's always telling me about this and wants to go on trips, and I don't want to go on trips. Or he wants to go to Disneyland, and I don't want to go to Disneyland. He likes this intimate thing, but not me, right? We can have very good matches, but there's never going to be a perfect match. Maybe never in the history of the world. Or maybe yes, I don't know. But the point of polyamory is embracing that as like a core foundational reason for dating multiple people at once, or marrying one person and dating someone else at once, right? The main issue is jealousy, right? You think about, oh, well, I'd never do it. Like, I always get this comment, I'm too possessive, right? People treat jealousy like it is a insurmountable condition, right? Like it's something that happens to you and you absolutely cannot change it. You cannot deal with it. You just are jealous or aren't, right? However, Peaches, are you there? Peaches just sent me Cash App. I'll wait for Peaches to say something and then I'll continue. There, LA Peaches. Everyone say thank you to LA Peaches or La Peaches. Very, very generous of you. Thank you, LA Peaches. Thank you. It's very nice of you. Thank you. Everyone say thank you to La Peaches while I continue this explanation. Okay, so we treat jealousy like it's this thing, right? That we can't ever, like Amanda says, I claw someone's eyes out. Okay. Let me phrase it to you this way. If you truly love your partner and you look at your partner and you see them happy, I don't know, maybe your partner really likes to go swimming. That's not a good one. Your partner likes to rock climb. And every time you see them rock climbing, they're happy. Okay? You become happy when they're happy, right? Maybe your partner really is looking forward to seeing the new Indiana Jones movie and they come back and they're so giddy that they finally got to see this movie, right? And you get happy for them. And it makes you happy, right? So what I'm saying is that it is possible, I'm not saying it's easy, but it is possible to get to a place where you feel happiness when your partner feels happiness in all ways. For example, if you have a partner and they go out on a really good date with someone else and come back and are like telling you about it, you're like, oh my God, my partner really enjoyed that. I'm happy for them, right? And the same goes when you come back from a date. It doesn't mean that your relationship with them is any less good. That's not what it means. But it does mean that you're able to be more communicative and honest in your relationship, right? Anyways, thank you, Nix. So, some people say, oh, no, compersion. Exactly, that's the word. It's not for everyone. I met someone who is transgender but non-binary. How? Yeah, LV M views. I got you on this one. It's actually a very simple answer. The question again, I met someone who is transgender but non-binary as well. What does that mean? Okay. Big umbrella of being transgender. Means the gender you were assigned at birth doesn't work for you. A pair of shoes you were given doesn't work for you. That's for me. A pair of shoes I was given, the gender role I was given, assigned, didn't work. Not good. That's not who I am. I transitioned from male to female. I could have transitioned from male to like feminine, where I don't really like the label woman. Or I could have transitioned from male to more masculine, but not quite man. Or I could have transitioned from male to somewhere totally free of gender. You know what I'm saying? Transgender people, like non-binary is within the transgender umbrella. Does that make sense? Yeah, I totally respect monogamy, 100%. If someone insinuated I didn't, I totally respect monogamy. My point in explaining is just to poly doesn't work for everyone, but I feel like it works for more people than think it wouldn't work. Does that make sense? It could be very good. Okay. So yeah, I have other answers. If anyone has other questions, I still like to be educated. Yeah, could I ever be in a monogamous relationship? At this point, I don't know. Right now, no. If someone's monogamous, chances are I wouldn't date them. And the good news is that a lot of trans people are polyamorous. So I very rarely run into like a non-poly trans person. Yeah, they're out there, but like much less common than poly. Polyamorous is like way more common, honestly. Like, it's more common than you think. I mean, but then again, think about it. San Francisco, trans community, of course we're all poly. It makes sense. Do I want kids? No, not really. Am I at the ferry terminal? Yes, I am. Thank you, Michelle. I like my overalls too. They're very cute. You good there, Nugget? I'm sorry I didn't see anything for you. There was nothing in this meal that you could have had, my dude. I'm sorry. But I'm glad you came. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, Megan. That's fine. It's not for everyone. When going out with friends, what's the best way to address what do you mean someone? Who do you mean by someone? To address someone? You mean like someone you don't know their pronouns? You can always just say, hey, what's up? And if you get to talking with them and it makes sense, you can always say, hey, what are your pronouns? Just curious. And then be like, oh, he, him, or she, her, or they, them. And that's it. You don't need to be afraid to ask people's pronouns. I mean, I wouldn't start a conversation with it because you don't, in a one-on-one conversation, you so rarely use that person's pronouns because you're not going to talk to them in the third person. You'd be like, hey, Lily, how's she doing today, right? Like, you don't say that, but you would be like, maybe a few minutes in, oh, and by the way, like, there's a baby looking at Nugget right now. How do you ask your boyfriend to be in an open relationship? Doing exactly that, Emily. Be like, hey, I was wondering, like, how do you feel about open relationships? It's something I've been thinking about. Is that something you'd be interested in? You know what? I don't think you have to do much more than that. Oh, he's cute. I'm always with my queer friends, but new to addressing problems. Yeah, you can just ask their pronouns. I mean, not all, pronouns are something you don't have to worry too much about unless it's a trans person, right? Typically, like if you're just with gay men, I'm almost always going to be he, him, right? I'm in an open relationship with Howard Nugget. I feel that. Nugget is cool with that. I can speak for him. On the menu today, we had street corn, we had fried Brussels sprouts, we had a milkshake, and what was the other thing? A burger. It was a good burger, too. I tried poly with my ex-husband. We had a girlfriend for a year, but she was toxic. Well, it sounds like the girlfriend was the problem, not poly. No, I haven't been, Sam. I don't really know if I want to go to that place. I hear it's pretty gross. And I see, please see Nugget. Nugget. There you go. You good, buddy? I asked my ex-boyfriend if we could have an open relationship. He said no and then cheated on me. Ugh. The ahi burger. We almost got the ahi burger. Yeah, this is Nugget. Yeah. No, the ahi burger is actually very light, believe it or not, accent. It's actually really good. Yeah. I'm sorry, Magic Liquid. Can you say it one more time? You might also be getting filtered because I don't think I've seen anything from you. Send it one more time. Sibby? Sibby loves you. Did you hear that? Sibby loves you. Yeah. Howie Roney. He's a multi-mix. I got him from a shelter. Yeah, I love him too. Poly is a great way to shape yourself and dig deep into your true feelings. It's true. It's true. I mean, if nothing else, poly forces you to introspect all the time. All the time. Which, it's easier to do if you're already introspecting about being trans. Cobb salad at Gott's is amazing. I had the Brussels sprouts. They were really good. You good there, bud? You good? I'm sorry I didn't get you anything. Very sad. I disagree, Seamans. I think poly can really, I think in some cases, save a marriage because it forces you to be open and honest and communicate well. Poly can also more quickly expose the flaws in a marriage, but it can also strengthen it. I'd be down for a poly lifestyle. I've just never met anyone that is poly. Yeah. You might just not be looking in the right places because there's lots of poly communities out there. Unless you're like out in the boonies, there's like going queer dating apps. You'll find it. You'll find them. My daughter is poly, but her boyfriend isn't. Ooh. Yeah, that's the thing about it. You kind of both got to be in on poly. It's just not very good if you're both not in it. That can crash and burn. Doesn't that make your significant other feel bad? No, not necessarily. I was talking about earlier how compersion is when, no matter what, you feel happy for your partner when they're happy, right? And also it involves a lot of working through your own ego, that just because my partner went on a good date with someone doesn't mean their dates with me also aren't good, right? Like, I know that the trans woman I went on a date with last night has a marriage, and they're good. And I'm happy that they're good. It's great. And I don't think that detracts from what I have with her, and nor does she. Right? You know what I'm saying? I think it is possible to be in a poly relationship but intimate with one person. Yeah, I mean, look, everything is possible. Everything's possible, but like, you know. Hello, Jesse. Up on the ferry? No, I'm good, thanks. Oh boy, yeah, I'm not going on any ferries today. Oh yeah, I got you, Siemens. I mean, you're asking questions respectfully. You deserve to have someone you own, love. I think seeing relationships as ownership is, even in a monogamous relationship, very problematic and toxic. Even if you're in a relationship, a monogamous relationship, and you feel ownership over your partner, that's a problem, like a big problem. Everyone's their own person, you know? You don't own anyone. Most people think, I know you're not being malicious, I can tell. Yeah. Thank you, Casey. Any advice for a newly trans person with unsupportive parents? Hannah, is that you? Hopefully you don't live at home, because if you live at home, that's a whole different issue. But I'm going to say, if you don't live at home, find trans friends. That's number one, you know. Well, no. I would encourage you to think outside that box. I would encourage you to think outside that box, because we're all told when we're born that monogamy is the only way to be. But really, there's other ways to live. It's true. He's only 17. My advice is when he turns 18 and leaves the house. That's my advice. Yeah, exactly, Siemens. I mean, like, I really enjoy being poly, and I'm unhappy when I'm monogamous, or when I was dating monogamously. Like, I'm happy when I am polyamorous. So, like, it works for me. It works for a lot of people. You know, it's one thing to say it's not for me, but it's another thing to say, like, it's a bad system, because it works for so many people. Yeah. In the same way that, you want to be monogamous, that's fine. It's not for me. Oh my. We can, I think we can mute the end blank. I don't know if those are bad words to say. We might get pinged for that. Thank you, Lauren. Hi, Bethany. My date last night was great. We played some Monopoly. That was real good. Do you ever feel jealous Not that much. Maybe a little bit here and there. But the thing about it is like polyamory doesn't mean you stop being jealous or ignore jealousy. You talk about it and you work through it. It might be hard to believe, but if you talk about jealousy with your partner directly, it's actually not that hard to get past. Yeah. Hey, Cody Joe. Yeah, we're just chilling, drinking Diet Coke, talking about polyamory. That's it. Pretty chill. What I get for dinner, I had a burger. I had fried Brussels sprouts, street corn, and what's that? A milkshake. It was good. Never seen me without lipstick. Well, I had lipstick on. But what if your partner only wants you? Well, then you're monogamous. That's what monogamy is. But like, there are many successful polyamorous relationships out there. I'm kind of a part of some of them. Like, it's fine if it's not for you, but you cannot deny that it works for some people, me included. My lipstick in here. Hello, Nugster. You good, bud? The corn got all of my. Can you be trans without transitioning? No, Lexi, that's a great question. Can you be trans without transitioning? Yes. You are trans just because you say you are. If you're experiencing gender dysphoria, for example, when I realized I am trans, October of 2020, when I put on a dress for the first time, but I said, you know what? I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm still trans. I'm just not transitioning. I'm still a woman. I'm just not transitioning. Oh, thank you, Elf. I have a podcast if you want to listen to it. Lots and lots of episodes. It's called My Trans Best Friend. It's in my bio if you want. Hi, Catherine. I wish I could medically transition, but my parents are transphobic. Axton, are you out of the house? Because if that's the case, then screw your parents. What did you have for supper? I had a burger. Corn, Brussels sprouts. Yeah, transgender does not mean transition. Yep. Glad to hear that, Aubrey. Hi, Alicia. Lipstick. I'm doing this blind, so we'll see. Oh, thank you, Lee. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Christy. How'd I do? It's really impossible for me to tell from where I am. How's my lipstick look? If you are a drag queen, does that mean you're also trans? Nope. Two very different things. A drag queen is like hyper performance of gender. That only happens when you're like in costume, in makeup and everything. Whereas I just wake up and I'm Lily all the time. I've always been Lily. There's no excessive gender, hyper gender performance happening. I'm not performing. I just am. So yeah, oftentimes drag queens get lumped together with trans people. And sometimes there are trans women who perform drag. They can overlap, but they're not the same thing. I hope that helps. Thank you, Julie. Like cis men do drag, trans women do drag, cis women. I mean, anyone can do drag. Doesn't matter. Thank you, Britt. I have always been argued against when I ask about the trans POV. Well, I'm happy to be here for you. And answer. You can also be trans but femme-masc if the opposite gender you were assigned. Yep, exactly. You can be somewhere on the masculine, feminine spectrum, or it's less of a straight line and more of like a 3D sphere. Lily, do you think you knew at a young age but didn't understand what it was? That's a good question. I mean, I wish I had known. I don't think I knew before. I just knew I was sad. I knew I did not like myself. That was really the main issue. But I didn't know why. Because I didn't have the vocabulary to know why. It just wasn't something that was talked about. But now that language is out there. I wish I had a guide, like a mentor in that way earlier on. But it's okay. My husband listens to you while he's playing games. He says he loves Salvation. So thank you. What games does your husband play? Is my family still a part of my life? Yes. Thought I was a tomboy, but when I was little, people considered me an extreme tomboy. Yeah. Like, tomboy, you can very much be a tomboy and be cis, but, like, I think for some, Fortnite, of course, I love Fortnite. Some people, being a tomboy is kind of like baby steps to realizing they're trans, and then some people, tomboy is where it starts and ends. Yeah. Well, Axton, I hope that you figure things out, because I can only imagine how frustrating it can be to have transphobic parents. I know a lot of people who have them. I'm lucky that I don't. But yeah, good luck, really. Hi, Shay. Cars playing soccer. Oh, okay, Rocket League. It's called Rocket League. I play video games, so I know. Cars playing soccer is Rocket League. Yeah, this place is called Gott's. It's like a burger place in the Ferry Building in San Francisco. Basically, it's like burgers and milkshakes and a bunch of stuff. How do you support my trans friends and family without making them feel uncomfortable? Treat them like normal people. Make sure you gender them and name them correctly. That's really it. You don't need to like make any big displays of support other than treating them normal. And that's it. That's really the best way to do it. Hi, Judy Lynn. Could I detransition if I decided I wasn't trans anymore? I mean, I am trans. There's no question. And I would say that 99.9999999% of the people that detransition are trans, but they get bullied into detransitioning. What advice would I say to explain it to children? It's like your shoes don't fit, Charlie. That's the best way to say it. Your shoes don't fit. You're given a pair of shoes when you're born. That means you have to walk a certain way and, move around the world a certain way. Oof, Jacqueline. I support trans people, but hate the word cis. Oof, Jacqueline. Big oof. Big oof. Yeah, Jacqueline, it's literally like people who say that cis is a bad word. Cis implies the validity of trans. So if you don't like the word cis, that means you don't like trans people. What were we talking about before? Yeah, and like a good way to come back from that is if you say I'm not cis because you don't like being called cis, that means you're trans. It's one or the other. It's like, don't call me left-handed. I'm just handed. It's like wearing a pair of shoes. You're given a pair of shoes that it's like shoes that you have to walk through the world with. And a lot of people's shoes fit, but not everyone's shoes fit. And some people need to change their shoes. I'm one of those people. It's a totally normal thing to change your shoes. And it can take a little bit of time sometimes. But yeah. What does cis mean? I mean, it's a Latin prefix that means on the same side as. So there's like, if you've ever taken chemistry, there's something called a cis polymer, which means that hydrogen molecules are on the same side of the molecule, as opposed to a trans polymer where hydrogen molecules are on the opposite side. So trans means on the opposite side, whereas cis means on the same side. Transatlantic flight on the other side of the ocean. Cis means you're not trans. Right? It means you're on the same side of the gender you were assigned at birth, right? Lizzie, congrats on being trans. You're assigned a gender at birth, and if you are that gender, if it works, you're cis. It means you're on the same side of the one you were given, as opposed to trans, where it's, no, actually, I'm going from one to the other. The one that I was given was wrong. And if you say you're not cis, you are trans. I'm just calling it how it is. It's really quite simple. A baby stroller? Yes. Baby. Oh, hi Max. Hello. Yeah, makes sense. It's quite simple. For education, if that's a good comment, feel free to pin it, but I get a feeling it's not. Nuggie is 10 years old. This is my boy. He's my sweet cheese. T says Lily is so. Aw, thank you, T. What if people are non-binary? They're also trans. It's just like a different flavor of trans, if that makes sense. It's like under the trans umbrella. I'm a trans woman, and there's also non-binary people. What are you being serious about, user 32? You have to rephrase it. Yeah. My son sometimes has a hard time with my nephew because my nephew's not around much. I'm not sure what you mean. How are non-binary people trans if lots don't medically transition? Well, you actually, just because you can be trans and not transition. And you can be trans and just socially transition, but not medically transition. That is totally legitimate. Totally legitimate. Non-binary people are just one way to be trans, as opposed to a bunch of different ways. Can someone be trans and gay? That's a good question, Lexi. I am trans. I'm a trans woman. It has nothing to do with who I like. I'm a woman who likes women, which makes me also a lesbian. So I am both gay and trans. Lesbian and trans, yes. Well, thank you, Allie. That's very sweet of you. Much love from Australia. Thank you, Funny Bunny. Yeah, so you can be both. You're not all. There's a lot of trans women out there who are just into men, and those would be straight trans women because they're a woman who's interested in men. Is gender fluid the same as non-binary? I had this question the other day, and I said no, or I said yes because being gender fluid means like in theory you can fluctuate between man and woman, but I would say maybe it's more between masculine and feminine. I would say, you know what, Ollie, what do you think about that? My guess is that being gender fluid is somewhere in the realm of being non-binary. Did you pee? Are you peeing in your stroller, or are you? Is it scary being in San Francisco? No, San Francisco's great. Hey, could you move off the table, please? Here, thank you. You would say yes? Yeah, I would agree. But no, San Francisco isn't scary at all. Oh, thank you, user 82. I appreciate that. I'm definitely rocking a 90s vibe for sure. Like, for sure. Does Nugget ever bark? Yeah, he does, but only like when people are like at the door. My trans teacher, I leaves the room to eat. I mean, I don't think that has anything to do with you being trans and everything to do with them being a teenager. There was just like a little kid who was shaking my table, so I said stop. Date last night went really well. Kiwi said I'd say gender fluid is non-binary, but not all non-binary people are gender fluid. That is true. That is very true. I am that person, Himbo Akimbo. Very much that person. The Cheesecake Factory person. That's me. Nugget was there too. Hello, Bex. Welcome. Yeah, isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? No, non-conforming and cis are not... Gender non-conforming means you're trans. These are not cis. So, yeah. Was it scary coming out to your family, or were you confident in their support? I knew they were going to be supportive, but it was still scary. Both were true. He is so cute. Oh, thank you, Lizzie Bishop. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, Nugget is very happy. He's a very happy dog. Yeah, he's a very good boy. Thank you, Lauren Kelly. Hi to Chloe. Yeah, Julia's right. Gender identity. I mean, they said gender non-conforming, which to me means trans, but I guess I could see a realm where that means more like gender expression. But I was raised Jewish, for the person who asked about religious stuff, so I have no problem with religion. I do have issues with religion as like a what's the word I'm looking for? Y'all know the word I'm looking for. Blank religion. Institute? No. Structured? No. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? I'm bi, and I've known since I was 15. My husband knows in my family. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's really unfortunate. I really hope that you can tell them someday. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry. Yep, that's me. That's me. I was the person in that video. Institution? No, not. It's like organized religion. That's what I meant. Organized religion, I have a problem with. In some ways, organized, yes. But I don't have an issue with believing in higher power. Not at all. I mean, I went to Jewish summer camp for like 13 summers, so Saw a lot of it. It's not for me, but I got no problem with it. Same thing with monogamy. Like, it's not for me, but I got no problem if that's what works for you. I'm at a burger place. Yes. Gender identity is an inherent factor, Mama Bear. It's the same way that you're born gay. You don't just you don't become gay at a certain point. Thank you. I used to be homophobic and I preached the gospel in 5th grade. It was a crazy time. Well, Axton, don't blame yourself because we all do what we need to do to fit in. And I'm glad you figured out who you are. Truly. Yeah. Yeah, that's great, Melissa. That's great. I mean, that sounds like the version of religion that works for you. Hi, Danielle Powers-Jones. Look at this good boy. Look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Such a good boy. If you are new to this stream, or maybe you've been watching all this week, maybe you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm coming back to Lily. I like her stuff. I think it's fun watching her read and answer questions. Maybe today's the day. Maybe. But far be it for me to presume. But maybe today is the day that you want to go and help support me on Patreon. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow's the day. I don't know. But it could be the day today where you're like, you know what? $5 a month for like 100 hours of content every month, roughly, is totally worth it for me. So I'm going to do that. Oh, yeah, I get early podcast episodes. Ooh, that's fun. Ooh, I get to join the Discord. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, I get all sorts of spicy stuff at the $10 tier. That's fun. Patreon.com/LILLYTINO. It's pretty good. Ooh, yay, Fashizi. That's so exciting. You do get to watch me edit videos if you want. I streamed for like, what did I stream for like, was I on this morning? Yeah. Was I on this morning? Well, yeah. I recorded my podcast live on Discord this morning. It was fun. Me too, Callie Amber. Sorry if I missed any comments, by the way. If I didn't respond to your comment, feel free to just say it again. Because there's a lot of comments today, so I want to make sure I get all of them. A lot of comments, both good and bad, huh, Mr. Nugget? Yeah, you're a good boy. What made me decide on Lily? Is it short for Lillian? No, it's not short for Lillian. It's actually just Lily. Wait, hold on. Thick Squid says, I identify as gender assigned with birth, but I struggle with gender dysphoria. Say more about that. I am so curious what you mean by that. Or what was the person? Yeah, I want to know. That is like, that seems contradictory to me, with one exception, but I'm not sure that's what you mean. You go to Patreon to subscribe. Yeah, Danielle, go to Patreon because TikTok takes half of it. What video games do I like to play? I play a lot of Fortnite and roguelikes. It's not something I do on stream very much. Oh, I'm sorry, Callie. Do my parents call me Lily? Yes. Oh, right, Lily. Lily is my full name is Lily Maya Contino, and I used it in video games growing up, always. So it just kind of was like by the time I needed a, okay, cool, Jen. Yeah, Discord, it's actually not that bad. Also, especially if you've ever been on Slack. Do I like The Sims? Yeah, I'm okay with The Sims. One of my good friends who I'm hanging out with tomorrow works on The Sims. He's like does project management on The Sims, so I get to hear about all the stuff on The Sims. Yeah, I can pick up Mr. Nugget. You say hi? Did you pee? I don't think you did. You okay, bud? Horror game? I don't really like horror games. Did you pee? It's like you're wet, but you didn't pee. This is Nug. This is Nugster. This is Nugster. You say hi to everybody, Nugget? I've not played Disney Dreamlight. I see there's microtransactions in there now, which is kind of disturbing to me. He is a little bit nervous, just because we're in a loud area. Hi, Shantae. Oh, good boy. I've been debating on getting a small dog. Do it. Dots is great. I love it. Do I get tired of answering the same questions? You know, every once in a while I think about it, but then it's like, it's always helping someone. Someone is always hearing it for the first time, and that's important. So I think about that, and then I'm not worried about it. identify with the gender assigned at birth, but don't necessarily fit the binary of that identity. So would you say you're non-binary? Is that what you mean? Because if you're not on the binary, that means you're not. Oliver, help me out here. You tend to understand these things in some places in more depth than I do. But that sounds like you might be saying, I'm not trans, I'm just trans. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it warm over there? It's like 68 degrees. Might be close to 70 at this point. Okay, hold on. Like with my kids, yeah, it helps them learn. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Isabella. Yeah, thank you, Fashizi. Are you good, bud? Are you good? I know you're nervous. My mods are amazing. Sometimes you just gotta laugh, y'all, at the comments. Like, I'm in San Francisco, Lafa. I'm in San Francisco. It's pretty great. Like, it's super sunny. I think that's part of the reason I'm so well lit right now. Like, love, gender fluid, or gender queer. Still don't know what you mean. Yeah, my mods are really quick. They're on it. Do I ever come to Marin? No. I would go for like a good reason, but there's no reason for me to ever leave the city. Cis experiencing dysphoria is a thing. Huh. Okay. Ollie, have you heard of this? Any other trans people in the chat? I'm curious. I could be totally wrong here. I don't want to speak. I do not want to speak out of turn. I'm not sure if Thick is. Yeah, keep him for now, Lauren. Thank you for asking. But I need to. I'm asking all of my other trans people in the chat if Thick is onto something, and I just haven't heard. I know what gender fluid is, Sabrina. I know that, but Carly says I have my doubts about gender, but still deciding. Fair enough. I have no idea what that is, Axton. You're not muted, Fishizi. You're here. I see you. Hi, Bryn. Yes, hello. Yes, I see you, Fishizi. What's up? I understand, Sabrina. I understand what you're saying. You don't need to explain gender queer to me. I understand. What breed is Nugget? He's a multi-mix. All right. Since I haven't heard from any other trans people in the chat, I'm going to Nugget, you want to sit in my lap? Okay, hold on. Thank you. Someone just mouthed the word "so cute" to me. Oh, I don't know about that accent. I don't connect to animals in that way. No. Nuggy does need snuggies. He's very nervous right now. Yeah. Anyways. Hi, Cheryl. Hello from Australia. We have a lot of Australians in here right now. Nugget, there's no food for you there, bud. There's no food for you. Oh my God. You don't want to be in the stroller. You want to be in my lap only so that you can eat food. This guy. Nugget's social anxiety, I think, is worse than normal. But I also think he's really just trying to get at the food right now. He's okay. He's just kind of having a little bit of a moment here. Like, look. Right? He's just trying to get to the food. That's what he wants. Can you experience gender dysphoria after you fully transition? Yeah, sure. I mean, there's all sorts of reasons that you can experience it. Okay, bud. You're going back in. I'm sorry. There's all sorts of reasons you could experience gender dysphoria. And, like, fully transitioning is a myth. Right? No one is, like, fully transitioned. Maybe you could consider yourself that, but I think we're always all transitioning in some way. Even if you're not trans, like, you're always growing as a person. So there's no way to be like, okay, I'm done in any way in your life. Being trans is no different. So, there's always things that, I know people have been on hormones and on vaginoplasties and all sorts of stuff, and they still experience gender dysphoria, even though they look great. And, Nugget, okay, look at me. I don't know what's going on right now, but you need to calm down. You're not going to get any food. You're not going to get any food. I know that sometimes you get food, but there was nothing here for you this time. Okay? I put you in my lap, and you wanted that just to get to the food, which is no longer existing because I ate it all. I'm sorry about that. I love you very much, but I need you to calm down, okay? Yeah, I think probably it's about time. We can make it a shorter stream today. I probably should take him to the bathroom. So, my friends, he went to the bathroom like an hour ago, but we can go again. If you like my streams, patreon.com/LILLYTINO. Okay? That's a place you get early episodes. There's a whole episode of the podcast. I think you might be right, Mackenzie. There's a whole episode of my podcast that you can't find unless you're on Patreon. It's unlisted on YouTube. It's there, but it's unlisted. You need to go to the Patreon to get the link. You can be on the Discord. You can chat about all this crazy stuff that happens in these streams. You can make new friends. You can post pictures of your dog or your cat or your pet. You can post pictures of yourself in the selfie channel. It's a great community, and you're supporting your girl, LILLYTINO, on Patreon. It's pretty cool. Love you, Fisheezy. Yeah, I don't think I saw anyone come through. Can I help you? Can I help you? Yes, hello. Yes, hello. Can I help you? What do I talk about on my pod? Pretty much anything and everything. The one that is on the free feed that was on the Patreon a week ago, I put out today, was about ranking comfort movies. And the one I recorded this morning, that's Unlit Nugget, sit. I brought you here because you asked. I wanted to bring you because you asked to come. I need you to behave, my friend. You know how much I love you. You're just kind of acting up right now. What are we talking about? Oh, thank you, Amber Lemon. I appreciate you subscribing here, but I want you to know, Amber Lemon, that you're not, all the stuff I'm talking about, you're not going to get any of it on the TikTok subscription. TikTok subscription gets you nothing. I probably should just turn it off. You get the ally badge, but for all the stuff that you want, you go to patreon.com/LILLYTINO. The link is in my bio. The $10 subscription, it's there. It's there. Go get it. It's good. Yeah. It's just know that it's not through TikTok at all. At all. Nice, Fisheezy. Yes, exactly. It's a separate website. TikTok takes 50%. So for those of you who are subscribed here, as appreciated as it is, you spend $5 a month, I get half of that. TikTok takes half of everything you spend, which is crazy. Your hubby would not let you? Oh, I'm sorry. Will I be live later? No. Yeah, I am very fuzzy right now. Y'all want to see the fuzz? It's pretty dang fuzzy. Normally, it would never even get close to here because I shave every day. But not today. Because tomorrow we're going to get electrolysis for the first time ever. Very excited. Very excited. Oh, I know I'm pretty, Meg. That's not the question. It's not laser, Kelly. It's electrolysis. Very significantly more painful. And instead of reduction, it's hair removal. I agree, Paula. I agree. Otherwise, I'd be trying to get subscriptions left and right. If TikTok competed with Patreon, Patreon takes 8%. 8. It's a single digit. TikTok takes 50. If TikTok did anywhere close to 8, I'd be asking people to subscribe left and right. How much does electrolysis cost? Well, I luckily have it covered. So I have a $5 copay for an hour, but usually it's $120 an hour. Oh, it's going to hurt for me a lot, but that's fine. Thank you, Evan Hansen. Yeah. I'm glad you did too, Ellen. Let me make sure everyone who's subscribed right now, the people who have Ally by their name, hugely appreciated. Hugely appreciated. And you do get a cool badge by your name, and you are supporting me, but half as much as the Patreon subscription does. TikTok takes 50%. Whoa! We just got 2 new Patreons back to back. Okay, here, let me try and read it. Come on. I saw Fashizi come through. Everyone say thank you to Fashizi for being a patron, and let me see the other one. Hi. Hi. Sorry about that. The reason that I went off is because I wanted to see the other name. We're all saying thank you to Fashizi, I'm assuming. Fashizi joined at the angel level. Thank you, Fashizi. It's very, very generous of you. Make sure you join the Discord. And then also Anxious Dova. Anxious Dova. Are you there? Sorry, Britt. The food, I think, is an important visual explanation of where we are. Anxious Dova, are you here? So they just subscribed with Canadian dollars. How do I join? Oh, is that you, Christianity? Are you Anxious Dova? You join the Discord. Go to scroll down in the feed, and there should be a link. No? Okay. Well, if you can join the Discord by you join the Patreon, and you can get the link through there to join the Discord. You have to subscribe to the Patreon though in order to get it. Just the way that I keep my rent paid, basically. The Brussels sprouts, Eva, were incredible. Did I get the other nostril pierce? Yes, I did. I got an invite once I joined Patreon. Exactly. The link is on the Patreon. It redirects you to Discord. Hey, Nug. All right. I think we do need to go. Patreon has a phone app, but honestly, you're not going to be on Patreon much. You're going to be on Discord. Discord is what has an app, and it's a good app, and it's very helpful, and it's what a lot of you probably use predominantly, unless you're just like a computer person over a phone. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to film my electrolysis adventure. So, and that's going to be offline. Oh, yay! Melissa just joined Patreon. Melissa, are you there? Nugget? Nugget, what is your deal today, man? Melissa, are you there? Yeah, I know, Eva. He's really, really cute. Someone else just subscribed. I want to make sure they get thanked before I go. Nugget do be nuggin. He's really on something right now. Yeah, he really wants the corn. He thinks the corn is going to be the most delicious thing. There you are. All right. Everyone say thank you to Melissa, Abby. How long is the session? It's from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. tomorrow. Nugget, stop. You are wildin' right now. Okay. I love y'all. Thank you to all the new subscribers. Make sure you join Discord. If you just subscribe to the Patreon and you don't go on the Discord, you're missing out. I'm telling you. I will be back on Monday. In the meantime, if you are thinking Saturday or Sunday, dang, I wish Lily was live, you can go on the Patreon, and there's a whole repository of almost every live stream that has ever been. I bet you could press play on the live stream starting now, and you wouldn't run out before I get on stream next on Monday, okay? You can just rewatch them all right? And if you can't find the link, just send me a message and I'll send it to you. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Goodbye. I love you. I'm going to get this guy walked. I love you. Thank you.